Is it working? Oh. I have an echo. Okay, hold on. We'll fix this. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
I hope this is working.
We're trying something new here today, folks, so please
Bear with us.
practice the art of patience here. I'm also going to check. We're attempting to multi-stream both here on Twitch and here on TikTok.
Yeah, in a really jerry-rigged Bobo ass way. So we'll see how it works. But I think. I mean, I hear it. Can you talk a little bit?
Yeah, this is us talking. I'm playing the audio through TikTok right now.
I mean, I hear it. Can you talk a little bit?
Yeah, this is us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay. Well, let's roll with it. Hi, everybody.
All right, now I need to check it on Twitch.
Yeah, check it on Twitch. Hi, everybody. We are streaming live on Twitch and TikTok.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody. We are streaming live on Twitch and TikTok.
Hang on, let me check here, check.
Why do you sound like that?
I don't know why I sound like that.
Oh.
Did you not?
Why do you sound like that? Oh. Try again.
Did you not?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
So what happened was that your mic was muted. Whoops. My bad. Okay, turn that off.
Yeah, sorry.
My bad. Oh.
Listen to me cough. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, hello everyone.
What's good, everybody?
For those who are new here, sorry, you were just talking over me. Hey everybody. For those who are new here, because we've never streamed live on...
What?
It says our live visibility is restricted because it may not contain original content because I'm screen recording. Appeal. So we'll see. They just need to figure out that this is it's us. Anyway, hi everybody. For those who don't know, we do a WWE-centric pay-per-view pre-show for every pay-per-view. And today, this lovely morning, bright and early, we are going to do a pre-show for King and Queen of the Ring, which is later today. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern, streaming from Saudi Arabia. So We're going to run down the card, talk about all the matches that are happening, and give our predictions and all that jazz.
Yeah, so welcome to pre-preview, as we like to call it here. So please feel free to, as we're gabbing about what's going on and today's show, please feel free to throw your thoughts in the chat, and we'd love if you have any questions, anything you want us to kind of talk about, please feel free to throw that in there. That way we can talk about it here on the stream.
Yes.
Happy to do it. Love to do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so WWE, because of the nature of how there's this whole big tournament to determine like who's going to actually perform tonight or today, a lot of the promo photos that I usually put up as
visual aids.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Whoops. They just simply weren't there when I checked. I checked this morning too.
Right.
Sorry. My lips look very small. And they're not there. So we're going to have some janky visual aids is what I'm saying.
That's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
checking on the stream.
Yeah.
Appeal not approved, by the way.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know what to do about that.
I mean, they can still see it on TikTok on my end, so.
I'm thinking it's not being pushed. Oh, well. You know what? Let me just put on my lip gloss and continue. Okay. So with that all being said, let's, I think, get right into it. So the first thing that we need to mention is that at a press conference yesterday, I don't know, the time difference is messing with me. At a press conference, Triple H announced that the winners of the King and Queen of the Ring matches, that is such a mouthful, will be getting a championship opportunity at SummerSlam. And SummerSlam, by the way, if you don't know, is going to be 2 days in when? 2025? 2026?
For what? SummerSlam?
Yeah.
2026.
Okay. So they're trying to add a little bit more weight to the King and Queen of the Ring title, because for so long it was just a gimmick.
Yeah.
And then they'd forget about it. Sorry. They just started mentioning again that like Zelina is technically Queen of the Ring right now.
Right.
And we just like haven't touched that for a year. So I do support that decision. I think that's smart to have it mean something to win. The crowns look really cool. But yeah, it was just something that kind of changed the weight of today's matches. So very cool announcement. And with that in mind, let's talk about the card. So I'm going off of the WWE's website. Again, this is in no particular order for everything except for the main event, because it's probably going to be the main event. It would be crazy if it wasn't. And apologies for my lack of visual aids. Yeah, see, that's not the right one. Okay. So, what do I have pictures for? I think I have some pictures in here. Like filler pictures. Oh, yes. So I'll just have those up for now. Okay. So, first let's talk about a match that was just kind of formed yesterday on SmackDown. We have
just kind of slapped together.
Yeah. We have the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Very weird.
Such a random
strange shoehorned match. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm so sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I am going through it. I don't know what. I think it's
okay.
I think it's because I went outside to get my headphones. My headphones were in my car.
Mistake.
And so I think I got hit with a bunch of allergens at once.
So, I mean, this might be one of those sleeper hit matches that we sometimes talk about. It's just like, there's been no big story, like well thought out story for this. So, I don't know. But I mean, it's another chance to see Jade Cargill perform. So, I'm not going to be upset.
Yeah, I feel like they're really banking on people. I'm going to sound awful. I think they're really banking on people remembering that Candice was the one that injured Bianca's knee.
Oh, yeah. They did make a point to mention that yesterday.
But even then, I didn't remember.
I forgot.
I knew she had a messed up knee, but I didn't remember why.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they're really banking on that. I also think they needed a way to feature Bianca and Jade on the card. Mm-hmm. They're on the poster.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I think they needed to get them on the card somehow. And
this was the way to do it.
I think this was just the easiest way to do it. And I think it'll be a fine match.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting. Do you think they dropped the titles?
No.
I don't think so either, but
not from this, no.
Part of me is like, what the fuck moment would that be if they did that?
No, I'd be so livid. And I mean, Bianca's going in injured, but no, I don't.
Right.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be weird, but we'll fucking see.
All right. So next we have what we're all here for, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. So first let's talk about the King of the Ring tournament final. We have Randy Orton versus Gunther. And this is the match that we have wanted to see this whole time.
Yeah, I was for sure, bless you.
Yeah.
I was sure that they were going to really push. Oh. What happened in your life that like
don't engage with them.
Anyway. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, so I was for sure that we were going to see Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga to continue pushing this the Bloodline story, right? Mm-hmm. This new version of the Bloodline that they're doing while we wait for Roman Reigns to return. And like, okay, that would have been like I would have understood. I honestly is that the match I wanted? Well, but I would have understood that choice. Mm-hmm. But the fact that we're going to get Randy Orton versus Gunther, a match we've never seen. All right, sorry, I had to block them real quick.
That's fine. I don't know what's more embarrassing. Them, like, if you think that grown adults don't know that something is scripted, I think that maybe says more about your intelligence than ours. But anyway, let me keep talking. Yeah, I think this is going to be a huge match. I think it's going to be, honestly, probably one of the best matches of the night. And I don't know. I feel like I'm surprised that we're at this point with both of them possibly becoming King of the Ring. And I don't know who, I mean, Randy has the seniority, which makes me think he doesn't need to be King of the Ring. He doesn't need that to get any kind of like title opportunity. But also I don't feel that way for Gunther anymore because of, I mean, he's Gunther. Like, he's so powerful and over with the crowd. Like, I don't know, but out of the two of them, I don't know, King Randy would be kind of cool.
So the way I'm looking at it is like, okay, we have kind of what you just said. Randy, who's never, I don't think has ever won King of the Ring. Gunther's never won King of the Ring. So, and I think I could be wrong. And please, someone correct me if I am. I'm pretty sure this is a first-time matchup. I don't think we've ever seen Randy and Gunther go at it.
I can't remember a time, but I can't remember last week. So
fair enough.
Who knows?
But yeah, I don't think we've ever seen them go at it. So I'm just really excited at the idea of them just being in the ring for the first time. I think it's gonna be an amazing match.
They're gonna pummel each other.
I know they're gonna beat the shit out of each other.
And I'm glad to watch.
Yeah,
I'll sit there.
It also makes it, because they're both like first. This is a first time match because this is for our intents and purposes, this is a first time match. And because I don't think either of them have ever won the crown, it adds a little bit of like unpredictability. Like, I really don't know who's gonna win this match.
Yeah.
Because up until this point, after Gunther made it to the finals, I'm like, it's his to take home. But with Randy in the mix now it's a little more.
It's up in the air. I don't know. These are my favorite kind of matches when I can't easily predict who's gonna win.
Right.
Even though sometimes when I predict, I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm really interested to see, because this is gonna be this person's storyline for the whole.
At least through SummerSlam.
At least through SummerSlam, yeah. So, in my head, it makes more sense for that to be Gunt, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I think they're dropping the king, at least in any serious way, the king or queen like gimmick.
You think?
From it? I mean, I fucking hope so.
I think we'll see the crown. I think those are nice crowns to not be worn every opportunity.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna make it like their whole thing.
Oh no, I don't think so. Especially now that it has purpose.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But King Gunther, King Randy,
King
RKO, I wouldn't be mad at any of it.
King O.
She did it. Everyone, give it up.
Okay.
But yeah, looking forward to this match. I'm gonna go. I want to go Randy. I think I'm still gonna go Gunther.
I think I'm gonna go Gunt too. I don't know. There's just something. I don't know. I will be very happy no matter who wins. Thanks for having our back, Taekwon. kind of strong, but we appreciate the sentiment. Okay. So, I just remembered that we're on TikTok and you can see see the chat on TikTok.
They restricted us anyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset about that.
I know. We'll keep figuring it out.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, either way, I think it's going to be a great match. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think this is going to be hopefully match of the night.
Yeah, well,
we'll see.
We'll see. Next we have the Queen of the Ring match. So the final. So, okay, Taekwon has a gun. Good to know. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax, which is shocking. I did not think Nia Jax was going to win.
Yeah, I was for sure we were going to get Lyra versus Nia. I mean, not Nia. That is Bianca. What we're getting. Bianca.
Yeah. But, and I was kind of looking forward to that match.
Yeah, that would have been a crazy match. Maybe one day. I think I'm going to agree with Taekwon here. I think I'm going Nia Jax.
I think I'm also going to agree and go Nia Jax just because it feels a bit too early for Lyra. I mean, how amazing
is it that she's in the finals already?
Right.
You know?
And I feel like that's like push enough.
Right. And she had banger ass matches to get there, especially her match with the Io Sky.
Yeah.
Crazy. So, yeah.
But also, I mean, we've seen these people who get this huge giant push right off the gate and are successful with that. So I don't know. But I feel like it's more likely to be Nia. And then, yeah, because she could be like a tyrant.
Because she's been fucking with Bayley the entire time.
Yeah.
Since before she went to SmackDown. Yeah, so I completely agree. I think Nia is going to take it. I think it's going to be a better match than we anticipate. Because I feel like that's Nia's thing now, is that like we're so used to like not expecting much. Go with me. And maybe that's not even us. Maybe that's other people projecting it because other people like to hate on Nia so much. Not here. We do appreciate Nia. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for Nia. I'm excited that she's in the finals, and I hope she wins. That's just me.
Yeah, I see it more for her than Lyra. At least right now. Maybe in the future. But I also think Bayley versus Nia, that's a SummerSlam match.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that one was short. John's liking our live on TikTok. Anyway. Next we have, I have a picture for this one. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
You got one?
Yeah, I'm just so like tech savvy. It's crazy. Okay. But I can't get the TikTok thing to work. Next, we have a triple threat match. We have the Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn, versus Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed. Hey, Bronson.
Mi gente. El gordito.
Okay. He said it, not me.
That's what they called him in Puerto Rico. And
Was that nice?
He liked it. Well, he enjoyed it.
Okay, fair enough.
He kept going all over Twitter and he was like, I'm El Gordito.
That was a pretty good accent. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen. That's my next cosplay. I gotta go everywhere as Bronson Reed.
Truly, a successful cosplay. Anyway, so do I love that this is a triple threat match?
Triple threat.
Not really. I love Chad Gable, though. So I will be excited to see any match that Chad Gable is in. Chad Gable is so good. Do I like this new heel gimmick? I don't know.
I like it. I love it.
We've been getting sprinkles of him quoting Dennis Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
For so long that I'm like, maybe that was him telling us like a mental break is about to occur.
Right.
But I don't know. He's just so mean.
Slapped the shit out of Otis twice.
Speaking of Otis, do you think Otis's interference, his betrayal, his Karma will ruin this match for Chad Gable. Are they ready to do that? I think they are. I'm looking forward to seeing a possible
Chad versus Otis.
Well, yeah, maybe eventually. But my whole thing this whole time was like, what if Otis is enduring all of this purposefully, biding his time until he can betray Chad Gable in a way that hurts more? I don't know.
So I like this comment here from Taekwon. Thanks, Taekwon. Sammy wins, but Gable wins at the next 2 pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever you want to call them. He's going to switch to the Creed soon. I've been hearing that, and we've seen him chatting with the Creeds on TV. And
visually, he already looks like he should be.
That'd be a fucking monster group. Holy shit. Holy
The Creeds are fucking crazy. When that one does that cannonball.
The Brutus ball.
He just like.
That boy is too damn big.
He tucks up real small, and he flies like a cannonball.
Ain't as small
as he can.
That's a big old boy.
But he's very compact.
That boy eats his cornbread.
Cornbread?
Cornbread.
Is that something people say?
That old country boy.
Where is he from?
I don't know.
It says he's from New York City. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. But I could see that too. I don't know. I feel like I don't think they'll have Sammy lose in Saudi Arabia. I don't think that's going to happen.
That would be fucking nuts. Holy shit.
Crazy. So I don't think that's going to happen. So maybe I agree with you because of that, Taekwon. But I would like to see Chad Gable start winning some stuff because he's so good. But yeah, Sammy losing here, of all places, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really great match, though. All of these guys always put on great matches, so I'm excited to see them together doing their thing.
I just wish I didn't feel like Bronson Reed was like just there.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like
that.
I don't know.
I feel like he does well in international crowds. Like I feel like because he's just such a big guy and he can move really well. What?
Nope. Keep going.
He moves really, really well. Like he's flying off the ropes and shit. I feel like a lot of those international crowds like that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of times, I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. I mean,
we'll see. Let's analyze the pop tonight, folks. See what's.
Well, I think of specifically like Backlash last year. I don't know what kind of push he was. I don't recall any sort of major push he was getting then, but he was on the card.
Last year, you want me to remember Backlash from last year?
I'm just saying, like,
you're out of your mind.
Fuck! I'm just saying.
But we'll see. I mean, there are some people who are like surprisingly better received overseas than here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think it'll be a good match.
I think it'll be a good match.
What's that one? Abby Lee Miller quote, like, you were good, I'm waiting for you to be great. So we'll see. I'm waiting for it to be great. We'll see. And I think if it is great, it's because... Hello? I got him. If it is great, I think it'll be because of Chad Gable. Not to be biased. I love Chad Gable.
You telling me you're not excited to see Bronson Reed take a tasty German suplex?
I see Bronson Reed every goddamn day of my life. Yeah.
Go detour.
It's like almost a little British, but then again, I guess so is.
Yeah.
Australia?
New Zealand. No, he's Australian because he was gonna be at the Elimination Chamber, but he couldn't because his wife gave birth to a little baby.
Aww.
Congratulations.
That was a long time ago, but yeah, congratulations. Anyway, okay. Next. Oh, so we all agree Sammy's retaining.
Sami Zayn.
Keep going. Anyway, next.
Let's do it.
We have the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. This one's a long time coming. Here's my thing.
Say it. Speak your fucking truth. Say it.
I don't particularly love watching Liv Morgan.
I don't love watching Liv Morgan.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Liv stands.
She's beautiful. She laughs like a goose. It's not like captivating to me. And Becky Lynch can only do so much to help that. You know what I mean? maybe she'll be great. Maybe with the extra like time and focus on this big match, it'll be fantastic. Right. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't love Liv Morgan either. And I maintain, look, she's good in the ring, sure. And she's fine on the mic. Like, she's okay. Mm-hmm. But my whole thing is entirely related to her gimmick and just kind of the lack thereof. Like, I don't ever know what she's ever supposed to actually do. Like, they don't fully push her to the whole like psychotic. I mean, she's fine in the ring. But they don't ever push her like, oh, when she gets hit, she like will laugh or something. And it's like, okay, are you gonna do like a psycho like Nikki Cross kind of thing like that? And if you are, that's fine. But then just like do it. I don't know.
Yeah, or is it like, is she mystical in some way?
Yeah.
Like,
or are you trying to make her like another fighter, kind of like a Becky Lynch? I don't ever really know.
Yeah.
And not that she has to fit into any one particular mold, obviously not. But it's just, I don't ever know what they want to do with her.
Yeah, I just wish it was more well thought out and easy to read from the audience standpoint.
Right.
Like, I want to know because right now her thing is just like, she wants revenge. She's mean.
Right. And you know what? Honestly, I like the revenge tour idea. I think
I do. Yeah, that has something. But like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem fully formed. Right. And it never has.
Right.
What I do love that they're doing with Liv Morgan is this whole like slowly in the background being seen with Judgment Day, with Dom specifically, holding Dom's handkerchief or whatever. That shit, I love that. Oh, how'd you get it?
I got a secret about me and Dom too.
Oh, not you and Liv? Okay, cool. I love all that stuff. That is my favorite thing that they've been doing recently. All of this like blink and you miss it in the background, like you don't notice until you see on like TikTok or Twitter, like, oh, this happened, by the way.
Right.
I love the QR codes, even though they do scare me. We'll talk about that later. But this type of like storytelling,
specifically with Liv Morgan and Judgment Day /
I love
Dom.
it.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's great.
So maybe something will come of that, and I'll like whatever that's gonna be.
Right.
In my head, it's culminating in like I don't know, because there's also stuff going on with Damian Priest in Judgment Day that I'm like, what's happening?
Right.
But it almost seems like Liv Morgan is trying to replace Rhea Ripley as her form of revenge.
Right.
And then we'll get like a Rhea and Liv match for the custody of Judgment Day, I guess. Match. I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. But like with this match, I think Becky is going to retain.
Right.
And we'll see. I mean, I'm a glass half full kind of person. Maybe it'll knock my socks off and it'll be great. But I'm not terribly excited for this one.
Yeah, I think it depends on when we get Rhea back, right? I don't know how long she's going to be out.
They said months, right?
Yeah. But I mean, in a few months from when she left, it could be SummerSlam, you know? But
it could be 9 months.
I really feel like, I don't know. I would hate for the anticipation of this match to build mostly while Rhea's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think Becky's winning. I don't think she's losing. I think if anything, we need to see. I don't know. Like, if you're gonna have Liv be a heel, have her be a heel. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me just doesn't care.
Thank you for the like, Chewy.
Hey, el Chewy. Gracias, señor.
Speaking of 9 months and injuries and all that stuff, we also saw this week Sonya Deville is back. Sonya Deville came back and no screams, no cheers from the audience. What the hell are you guys doing?
I talked about this on TikTok.
Sorry, I wasn't included.
You weren't there.
Were you at school?
I was at work. Yeah.
Damn.
Listen, no pop. Y'all really did an exactly no pop on my girl, Daddy DeVille.
Well, my thing is that maybe, because I think she was wearing like a ponytail, so maybe they didn't recognize her. But like that, guys, that's Sonya Deville. I know, back right in time for Pride Month. Strategic. I was so excited to see her. Me and John were freaking out.
Freaked the hell out. Love Sonya Deville.
Love Sonya Deville. Very interested to see what's going to happen with her going, like how they're going to put her back. I feel like she was like
she was a champion.
Hitting her stride and then injury. That sucks. So yeah, side note. Very excited to see Sonya Deville. Very excited to see where that goes in the future.
Time to put your hair up and square up, baby. Absolutely.
Taekwon says, I like Sonya, but why are we acting like she's super over? I mean, she's over with us, is what we're saying.
Yeah. With us specifically.
We're really excited. We have been saying, like, this whole time she's been out, like, I miss Sonya Deville. Also, I miss Carmella. Yeah. Like, those are the two that, like, we've mentioned over and over again. How much we miss
with them. For me, personally, Taekwon, I think it was because she got over... Well, with us, again, I'm talking specifically with us. We became bigger Sonya fans when she got put on the team with Chelsea Green.
Yeah,
because
we love Chelsea Green.
Love Chelsea Green. So I think seeing that dynamic was fun. And then they became champions, and they were good as champions for the very, very little time that they got to do it. And it just sucked that she was injured right as I think they were 2 weeks into their reign. Yeah. So that kind of sucked. But
I'm interested to see, like, are they going to put her back with Chelsea?
I don't think so. I think
Chelsea and Peepus like this.
Yeah.
Like this.
So
we'll see. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there that we did see Sonya Deville, and we were excited. Sonya, we love you.
That does not represent the WWE universe at
we
large,
rarely do.
But that's just us.
We're just happy.
One time we went to a live show and we saw Sonya was wrestling, and we saw her then fiance, I think now wife. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Sonya Deville's fiance or wife, depending on where we are. Clone looks exactly like her. Because we saw her and we were like, that has to be Sonya Deville's wife. She looks just like her.
Because we've seen them on like social media, not that we're like, hey, that's who that is.
I didn't see her on social media.
Oh, well, I did.
I saw her in the crowd and I said, that must be her. And then they showed her on like Raw the next week or something, and it was her.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, well, yeah. To be fair, though, me and John do kind of look alike.
I needed Deanna and Chelsea versus Mandy and Sonya, Battle of the Best Friends.
Who's Deanna?
She is, I think she's over in AEW.
Oh, but she was like friends with Chelsea.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah. I don't know if Mandy Rose?
Yeah.
I don't know if she's ever coming back.
I don't think she needs to.
Well, she doesn't, but like also on principle.
Yeah.
But that would be cool. Okay. Oh, another thing that I wanted to mention before we move on is that we have an equal number of men and women's matches tonight, which is unfortunately that's not common. So I want to point that out. We have 3 women's matches, 3 men's matches.
Hell yeah, brother. Woo!
So with that being said, let's talk about what's sure to be the main event. It's undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. Thank you, Taekwon. Versus United States champion Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE championship and not the United States championship.
Listen, Logan Paul.
Taekwon cooks more than me.
I know. Logan Paul, when you've been a champion as long as Logan Paul, you don't have to defend it every time. Freaking Cody Rhodes has been champ for a cup of coffee. Okay? He's got to prove himself.
I see. So John's been doing this new thing recently where he's like the antagonistic color commentator in real life. Like I hear it every day, like in my life. He's talking like this and I'm like starting to be a little bit concerned that he thinks this way.
Every time we watch wrestling, I'm the total heel commentator there.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's funny. I think it's funny. It makes me laugh.
Well, as long as it makes you laugh.
Like, who was wrestling the other day? And I was like, oh, they got cheated out. I think it was Legado was facing DIY, and Santos and Homegirl were trying to distract the ref, and they got kicked out. And I was that's not fucking fair.
Yeah.
Just the whole time.
Every time Ray's mentioned, he talks about how much of a fucking deadbeat he is.
He is a deadbeat. He's the problem. How are you going to have that much beef with that many people you're trying to put over? He's the problem.
John's thoughts and opinions do not reflect my own. I don't know what this
How
heel
are
era
you
of
gonna
John
hit
is.
your own son with a belt at WrestleMania?
It's very interesting how The Rock comes back as a heel and then suddenly John is a heel. It's almost like John is so influenced by The Rock that he's modeling his personality after him.
Listen.
Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay.
I got nothing.
Anyway, back to this match.
Thank you for the likes on the TikTok.
Yes, thank you. Logan Paul did say that he's gonna fight clean, and he gave his brass knuckles to Michael Cole.
Class act.
Only to, I mean, like, that's beautiful. That's such a strong, empowering message to send to the youth. And then but he like forgot, like his brother he barred his brother's pants, and his brother just happened to have brass knuckles in the pocket, and they weren't even Logan's, and he got caught with that yesterday at SmackDown. Do we think that Logan Paul's actually going to fight clean? No. Taekwon says obviously Cody's gonna win. Obviously,
but what?
But what if he didn't?
What if he didn't? What if he didn't?
Again, this idea of Cody finally finishing his story and winning this thing and then losing it super, super quick is so funny to me. I would love if they happen. It would never happen.
Where's SummerSlam happening? The Cleve. You know
Who's
who else
from
is
the
from the
Cleve?
Cleve?
Everybody.
Bone Thugs and Harmony
Logan
and Logan Paul.
The Miz. Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. So like.
Any one of them could take it.
So, I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Anyway, I also think that because a lot of people, when this match was first announced, were very concerned that they were trying to unify the undisputed WWE Championship and the United States Championship, and they had to clarify the next week. They were like, actually, just by the way, it's only for the one. Don't worry, folks.
He said, I never said
funny.
I was going to put my title on the line.
Who said that?
He's got seniority as a champion. He's already the U.S. champion of the Queen.
That's true. So, yeah, I think that was funny that they had to, like, clarify. But also, like, it wasn't clear. So, yeah, this one's just for the undisputed WWE Championship. So I guess if Logan wins, he's Logan 2 belts. And if Cody wins, he's Cody.
The Logan Paul Levesque era is going to officially start today.
Tonight.
This afternoon.
Yeah.
I think this will, if anything, it'll be a fun match. I mean,
yeah.
Cody put on a banger of a match at Backlash. Logan is always fun, whether you love him or hate him. Mm-hmm. I hate that they're going to be like, representing Puerto Rico by way of Cleveland, Ohio.
Well, he said yesterday, I'm from Ohio. He said, I don't wear Prada, I'm from Ohio. While he was actively wearing Prada.
I know, what a doofus.
It is unfortunate.
Also going back a little bit here. Oh yeah, I remember Bianca and Jade is my last vote. I missed that tag team prediction. Tag match prediction.
Okay, so Taekwon thinks that Bianca and Jade are going to win. I don't remember if this is for the championship.
It is. It's a championship.
Okay,
match.
then yeah, they're going to win.
Yeah.
And Chewy says, who's your pick? Nia versus Lyra. We think Nia. We're leaning towards Nia.
Yeah, I think right now people are so, man, I can't say when the IWC does this, when they, like, Bianca and Jade just became champs, and so everyone's already like, oh, when are they gonna turn on each other? When are they gonna turn on each other? Girl, whenever the fuck they want. Like,
I think we're gonna get this for a little bit longer.
Right. I think that is a WrestleMania match.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they were tag champs at WrestleMania, I could maybe see them having a match at SummerSlam against one another. But but also let's just, can we enjoy this part for a little bit? God damn, like we want the tag titles to be elevated in the women's division, and then every time there's a team like this, we want to break them up. So, not that there's ever been a team like this.
But also, to be fair, they insinuated that from the beginning.
No, so it's like, I know.
But I agree. I think we should bask in the moment of how nice this is. And also, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, like, story-wise, to break them up so soon, because everyone loves them together.
Right.
So we need more matching outfits, and we need more matches.
Absolutely. But Nia versus Lyra. Yeah, we said Nia earlier in the stream, just because she's been having ever since she came back at, what was it, last year's Rumble, she's been having an awesome year. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, we're trying to change that. I say we, like I am fucking involved.
Taekwon says that the tag belts are glorified paperweights. Especially coming from the women's division where there aren't that many good, like, well written tag teams.
Right.
I wouldn't put it that harshly, but I would have agreed with you. But I also agree with John. I think this is them trying to make that an untrue statement going forward.
Right.
I think they're trying to do that with everything. I mean, the King and Queen of the Ring match now means something.
Right. They get an actual title shot.
Yeah. The Intercontinental Championship, the Gunt years, that made that title mean something more. Logan Paul carrying the United States Championship. Like, I think that's the point of what they're trying to do going forward. So we'll see.
You know what I love? I see your question, Chewy, and we're going to get to it. You know what I love about Gunther not as champion right now? Is that a lot of times when you have like these really long reigns end, they have trouble like recapturing that momentum, or they make him like go kind of crazy about not having the championship. I really appreciate about Gunther that they've just kind of doubled down on the fucking beast that he is.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, I lost my championship, but I made it mean something. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking the world by storm.
Yeah.
And he's done that. So I think they've done a really, really good job of him, even not as champion, continuing to like, okay, he's like going into that world title picture. Chewy, I see your question too, Taekwon, but I see Chewy's question down here. Do you think Bianca's leg might play a factor in the match tonight? Yes, I think has to. Yeah, I think it'll be a big thing that they keep targeting. But I think Jade probably takes the win tonight, just to continue making her look strong. Taekwon's question is: are they really trying to put over the women tag titles, or are they just finding a way to delay Bianca versus Jade? Let's be real. ¿Por qué no los dos?
Maybe both.
I think it's both. I genuinely think it's both. Just because whatever team does take the title, I think they're going to give them a run for their money. But ultimately, I think we'll see a situation kind of like what we're seeing right now, where like someone's not quote unquote pulling their weight. Let's just say. And then the other turn. So I can see Jay going heel. I know some people might want to see Bianca go heel. I don't know why. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess maybe in her NXT days, she's probably done some great heel work. But anyway, Gunther also beat that Yeet guy. So I'm happy. Listen.
I don't get the hate for Jey Uso.
I don't get the hate either.
I don't get it.
A friend of mine on TikTok, her name's Aisha, loves Jey Uso. She described it as a 30-minute squash match.
Well,
she was like, I was like, yeah, the last 5 minutes of that match, she was like,
that
was kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
But you know what? At least it was 30 minutes.
I know.
But yeah. The last thing I wanted to talk about for this stream is the possibility that we're getting I don't know what they're calling it. Everyone online's calling it like an Uncle Howdy return, but I think it's more than that. John, you think that's happening today? I've been hesitant to say today. We did get, the clues that we've been getting have been getting meatier and meatier. Meatier? Yesterday we got a link to a web page that had a ton of shit on it. Like so much stuff. We didn't even click through everything. We've been getting more videos, some that are frightening. Like there was
the questionnaire one. You remember that one?
Is that the one that scared me?
Yeah.
Because it just popped up out of nowhere. I screamed in my own home. That was so scary. I will, like I said, I love the QR codes. I love all this like solving puzzles and figuring out all this stuff. I love it. I will be glad when it's over because it's so scary. I hate being scared. Anyway, I think it's going to be a group. I think we're getting a group, or at least a man and a woman.
Right. A group of two.
A group of two, maybe. So, oh my gosh. Taekwondo's being respectful.
But I'm going to chill out of respect.
Thank you. But yeah, everyone's been saying it's Uncle Howdy. I don't know if they do that.
I think maybe. All right. So my idea right now is that I don't think they're going to fully continue whoever this is. I'm guessing Bo Dallas as Uncle Howdy, because Uncle Howdy is such like a Bray Wyatt thing when he upon his return. That I think maybe whenever they're introduced, he might come out as Uncle Howdy, but then like take off the mask and the hat or whatever and reveal himself to be something or someone else, you know?
Kind of like to bridge that gap.
He's going to get an RIP Big Bro push. I think you said something similar about, or someone said something similar about Rey Mysterio after Eddie Guerrero died, which I can see why you're saying that, but let's hope it maybe then forms organically.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like
yeah,
forced that way.
But yeah, so I think it'll be a sort of evolution, and maybe it's something that they had talked about with Bray Wyatt, you know, in initial talks about the story and where it was going to go. But yeah, that's kind of where I think it's heading. I don't think it, so a lot of people are really banking on it being Uncle Howdy, and I think if it is, he'll start out, but then evolve, you know?
Yeah. We'll see. And the stuff, we haven't really gotten like, I remember when it was Uncle Howdy, we got like really clear, like, Howdy visuals.
Right.
Terrifying
We've
Howdy
seen
visuals.
Howdy live in living color.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, didn't like that either,
You
actually.
blocked it out.
Didn't like
I
that.
saw it come back in your eyes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was fucking scary. But yeah, I don't know what we're getting. I'm excited to see whatever it is.
I think it's tonight. I think it's tonight.
John thinks it's tonight. I don't know if it's tonight. But it might. I mean, this is the big thing. So maybe. Because if it's not tonight, what is it going to be like next week on SmackDown? Or are they going to wait for something even bigger? I don't know. And it has been. We've been getting these clues for a long time. So maybe. But yeah, that's another thing that I would be remiss to not talk about, just in case it does happen. Really interested to see what all they're doing with that. And I've loved the marketing for it so far.
Yeah, it's been great. Chewy, I see on TikTok you asked to a different company. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Who's going to a different company?
Us?
Us? Oh no.
Is it because we're streaming on TikTok?
Oh no.
Speaking of streaming on TikTok, now that TikTok has made the grave error of allowing us to stream live.
I know.
We're going to be doing a lot more streams on there. We actually went to Disney last weekend and we streamed from the park. That was so much fun.
So much fun. We're probably going to do it again real soon.
Oh, we'll see. We also need to clean the house. So. But yeah, so you can expect a lot more streams on TikTok, and we're going to format pre-preview differently for TikTok. So hopefully we don't get banned or whatever they're trying to do. But yeah, so look forward to more streams from us on TikTok. If you're following us on Twitch but not TikTok, I would follow us on TikTok. If you're following us on TikTok and not Twitch,
follow us on Twitch.
Follow us on Twitch, just in case TikTok's like, you actually can't ever do that again.
We have a question here on TikTok. Natalia's contract is set to end soon. Do you guys think she should stay or leave?
Your fist is right in the camera. Your fist, yeah. Look at those dry knuckles. Put that down. Damn. Ashy ass knuckles. Holy
Ashy
hell.
Larry over here.
I don't know. Natalia, I think I mentioned this when we were watching Raw or something. Natalia to me had the same thing as like Edge, where it's like I cannot imagine them in another place. And then Edge went to AEW. So I could say that
broke our fucking hearts.
What accent was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know
Boston?
who that was.
So like in my head, I'm like, oh, she can't go anywhere else. Like she's WWE, like generationally.
See, if this were like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I would have been like, maybe she just retires. Like, she's been doing it, for so long. Like, let her just enjoy. But the last few times she's been on, she's had some really kick-ass matches over the last few months. So,
and also I'm like, when they start to get old, not older like in age, but older in like seniority, I'm like, is it maybe kind of nice to like not be on air every week, having like something like stable? Because her whole thing recently has been like putting younger talent over. Is that something that she appreciates doing? In my head, as someone who doesn't like to work, I'd be like, let me do something like stable and chill where I don't have to travel every single week. I don't have to be on TV every single week.
Right.
But granted, I mean, that affects how much you get paid. But I don't know. That's how I was looking at it as.
So does that... I mean, I would love for her to stay. But I don't know. I mean, I think there's plenty of people she doesn't get the opportunity to work with because she's... I mean, you can say this about any promotion, right?
Yeah.
Or most promotions. But there's a lot of people she doesn't get to work with. So I can imagine, kind of like Edge. I mean, well, Edge, I'm also sure went for the money. But there's a lot of people out there that I'm sure she wants the opportunity to work with. And I think her husband is like a producer or like a match choreographer over at WWE. So I feel like if anything, that's where her next move is to be a match producer, behind the scenes at WWE.
I mean, I don't know.
I think she deserves one last title run. I agree. I think.
Cool. That's not. Yeah, I 100% agree. But also, is that now, or does she want to take a break and come back like Trish Stratus did or something?
I miss Trish. Big Cope is what the hood calls him. I actually really love that. I wish he would go by that.
Taekwon
He's
says,
a civil rights activist,
Yeah, I know. That's why he couldn't perform in, Georgia or something?
Mississippi or something?
Mississippi? He's like, I can't support the racism here. A true ally. He was Cody Rhodes before Cody Rhodes was Cody Rhodes.
And he said Johnny Nitro is like 1/6 black or something.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on AJ Styles' midlife crisis storyline? I don't really have many thoughts on it.
I think it's just funny. They're like, hey, he did his heel thing for a little bit. Let's get him out of that now.
Yeah,
we're done with that. No.
I think that served him well, though. I liked that era.
Remember when AJ came back and he was fucking jacked?
Ripped, yeah.
You remember when Randy came back and he was fucking jacked?
Remember how AJ wasn't doing well because he wasn't carrying the cross for our Lord, and then he started carrying the cross for our Lord, and then maybe it's not working out so well for him now, but like it did boost him for a little bit. He's back to it, folks.
I think it's interesting. I think it's fine.
We'll see.
We'll see. It's really early to tell.
Yeah.
But I mean, these matches, even the matches he's been losing, like I've liked them. His match against Cody Rhodes was crazy. Mm-hmm. Who was it before? It was the at Royal Rumble. We saw that match. Randy, LA Knight, AJ Styles, Roman Reigns. Then he had LA Knight at WrestleMania and SmackDown.
How do you remember all of these? I don't remember any of this. We were there.
Everybody's on that shit now. Yeah, it's called prayer.
It's called the Grace of Our Lord. Yeah, you should get on it too, maybe.
It's PEDs, prayer enhancements, dog.
Dog. Anyway, but that's everything. I mean, that's more than everything we had to talk about today. So I guess that's it.
Yeah. Thank y'all for those of you who tuned in, and 10 million strong and growing. Special shout out to Taekwon who defended our honor in only the way Taekwon could.
Yeah.
If anything, that made me feel really appreciated by him because he picks on us so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for working through the bugs of the TikTok live with us. I think it's streaming okay. We just got to figure out why we were.
Well, I know why, because we're screen recording basically my OBS. TikTok makes it so. Listen, for a company that everyone's like, oh, it's so insecure, it's so unsafe. they have me jumping through hoops trying to figure out how to stream live using Streamlabs. Anyway, we'll get that figured out hopefully before the next time we stream. But yeah, thank you for bearing with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taekwon. Make sure you're following us at all of our social medias down below. This video, like all of our other pre-previews, will be on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. You can see, circle back, see how wrong we were about everything. Okay. And make sure that you're following us everywhere, especially on Instagram, to figure out when we're going to go live next.
Mm-hmm. And for the time being, follow us on TikTok. That way you can see all the other lives that we do, all the other streaming we do, whether it be just kind of hanging out, talking about wrestling, going to Disney, whatever. We've been trying to pick up our stream game there as well. So check us out there. And God damn it.
It's one thing to talk about me. Because whether you like it or not, we share something. A cultural identity. You can't come for John like that. You don't know him like that. Anyway.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
And we'll count your blessings.
Yeah.
And we're going to go watch some wrestling now.
Yeah. Wrestling starts in... Well, actually, I think the pre-show starts now.
Yeah.
So go watch that, guys.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.